I just got done posting posting to Twitter and the Discord that I was going live. Oh, I'm testing out my mic in a different spot instead of up here. I'm testing it out right here because I was watching Koji stream a bunch this weekend and it seemed to work for him having his mic down here, so I'm going to test that out for myself to see if that works. So, and I know you can hear the squeaking of my chair. I swear it's the chair, not me. But I'm going to, this weekend, go to Joann Fabrics because they're closing sale and try to pick out some stuffing because the stuff I have, I don't have enough to do it, and some fabric, and try to make my own cushion for this chair instead of buying one because I am kind of picky because I want it to have not picky, but I just want it to be sturdy and I want it certain color so it can match this color scheme of the room. So what better way to actually do that than to actually make my own? Same thing with my pillowcases in my bedroom. I made my own pillowcases because I just did not want to spend $10 on pillowcases and then Alright, sorry, that's way off topic from the game. Today we are playing Card Shop Simulator. I have it up, I just need to make this smaller. Alright, so I haven't played this. I did not write down when the last time I played this was. Let me check that for a minute. Oh yeah, I was looking at Sims 4 CC. Last time I played this, I think, was on the 21st of January. Okay, I want to make sure that is, because I edit feed. Yeah, 21st of January. Wait, really? 21st of January is the last time I played this on stream? No way. Huh, I guess it is. So it's been over a month, I guess, since we played this on stream. Since then, I did download some mods. I have not yet used them. So this is going to be the test for it. So we have 3 different save files. This one was my own save that I started with and to kind of test out see if I liked it enough. This one, Twitch Cards, is the one for streaming. That's why I named it Twitch Cards. And then Paradise is just when I was doing for fun. Okay. So I don't know how the volume is because I should have checked that. And I do have a little sticky note here of I wanted to expand the store and we are testing out new mods. It should. Yeah, one-click grease stock. See, our new mods that or not our new mods, but I downloaded enhanced workbenches, fast workbench, one-click grease stock, and texture pack. That I think had to come with it. So, oops. If I close, did I? Okay. Close our store. Alright, so we have our stockers stocking. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, this is part of the new box. Oh, okay. So this will, okay. So that'll automatically do the rarity. Oh, and it automatically does that. Okay, that is nice. Okay, that does actually speed it up quite a bit. So I thought there was a mod, one of the mods I downloaded, I thought was to give me a cardboard box to put those guys in. I'll just make a bunch of these. I actually don't know if my cord here decides to not. Oh, Okay, I want to check. This is what our current setup for the store is. This is our Bermuda triangle of air fresheners. Because no matter what, they should be cleansed. All of our playing tables are down here. Over here is deck boxes, dice, and plushies, and I'll probably also add figurines here as well. Now right, we only have one card table, but that is kind of a good thing because that way we don't have to worry too much. We do have auto pricers, so everything should be auto priced, and these are automatically restocked. I was putting card sleeves on the top, play mats right here. Then I have the card binders down here. There's only one other binder, so I have to figure out what we'll put down here. On this side here, we have the decks, because then I could was thinking people who are over here looking at this and be like, oh, maybe I'll get a new deck and just, get a deck. Over here is going to be like the limited edition stuff that is, in this section. So it's going to be this stuff, and then we'll work on getting all this. We have our comic book shelf. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can put some more on the back. This is all of our cards. Then their corresponding boxes, and then we just need the last two, and then we have all of those. Our Stink Begons. I think I'll just call it Stink Begone. And then this is where our boxes will go, like that we were doing. So I'm just going to open up and then checking that, and then I could have sworn there was, unless it's part of like the actual mod, I have to like go here. Okay, that's enabled. Wait, so enter card. I want to see how that works. So I go like this. Oh, okay, so that's on the side. So then we go here. Okay, so that is going to be nice. So then we don't have to keep opening that all the time. We could just go at, okay, that mod is going to change our life. You just have to go select one item and then press F, and I'll add it to the cart. That's going to be amazing. I love modders. People who make CC and mods for games. Especially that one. Okay, that's not what I was wanting to do. Okay. So we got, that's one we were looking at. 1 o'clock restock, you go press R. So does that mean we go out here? No. Or is it, okay, what do you want? Yes, we're gonna buy that. He's asking for less or more than market. So I'm gonna ask for market. Here we go. We have 10 grand anyway. Wait, what expansions can we get? Because that's why on my note is to expand. Expand the store and explore the new mods. That's like the only notes for this game. So we have, those were the same, those were the same. The only thing I changed or have changed with the custom workers mod is to make them faster. I didn't change how much it costs them to work, or how much it costs them just like the opening, but the initial price to hire them. Oh, so we can change that, okay. But anything above 5 goes on that table anyway. Ooh. Alright, so let's make this 2 and see how much that changes. Restock. Ignore shopping. Ooh. Experimental. I'm not gonna try that then. One click restock. So, okay, so that's in the thing. Okay. I do not have that. So, where did my mouse go? My mouse disappeared. Okay. There we go. Nope. Let me just check something. Okay, I swear. Why doesn't my mouse have to... Okay, my mouse is... Like, I can see my mouse outside of the game. I saw it there for a minute. Oh, no, I can't go back? What the heck? Trying the regular mouse pad? Nope. No buttons. Do I have to exit out the game and then go back in? Because that's gonna suck. I mean, honestly, we didn't do much anyway. Alright, let me try. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit out and go back in the game. Okay, exit. Play. And that's why I put this background back up. I don't know why I put it back here. Back here when it's on the screen. Okay. My mouse is right here. Now it's gone. Okay, there we go. Right. So I was fast workbench. Oh, that's saved. Okay. So 1 clock restock, press R. I don't know. Let's just, I want to see how fast that changed it to. Oh, okay, that's awesome. No, it automatically puts it there. Wait, does the box only appear when this is full? Because there's supposed to be, unless I just didn't download that mod. Dang, this is gonna save us a lot of time. Wait, can we do any of those? Okay, this is gonna be nice. Okay, below max price. Oh, okay. Okay, do I have any? Ooh, I can do some of those. But okay, alright, never mind. I'll just do a bunch of these and. Okay, and then we're not selling any ghosts. I could have sworn I had a mod that spawned a box here. Right, did somebody come in here stinky? Nope, okay. And I'm gonna check something. Alright, so voice and everything should be fine. So I am... I did not press tab, I pressed Q. Actually, no, I probably did press tab. What do you want? There's gonna be a lot of Destiny in space. Q. Move that back. And Q. That's not what I wanted to do. No. $0.13. I don't even have that other one. I don't have that either. Alright, so I want to check. So here, our next expansion is for the store. That's not that bad. Really cheap, actually. And storage, we cannot expand until we hit level 50. So we might as well just work on expanding the store over here. Okay. Why do I feel like, I know at some point it does extend that way. I am going to buy that card. So it's going to make us money. Oh, stinky. We need to put the stink beak on. I know it's the air freshener or whatever, but I want to call it stink beak on. See? Hey, you really? There we go. Good. We also have one over here. What is it actually called? Cleanser. Yeah, I want to call it stink beak on. Right, and how much is the next comic? We need level 41, so never mind. Okay. And then how much is this? 300. Let's buy 2 of you. Heals are fine. Oh yeah. I was like, where is the other one? I always forget that's in a separate thing. Got it first. Haha. Oh, okay. That's gonna come in handy because okay. All right. Now I know what with the boxes. You want that for $4 grand? It's gonna take us out of our money, but if we sell it, wait. Your price has been going up. Okay. Now we started the day with 10 grand and now we're down to 200 because we got the expansion, we unlocked something, we bought a couple cards. But if we sell those cards, then we should make money. Well, let's see if they're here first. 13, 12, 9. They're not even out here yet. I know one is. Oh, yeah. You want that for... I'm gonna ask... Buy it for 12. You don't want to go too low and you don't want to go too high, because if you go too low and then you keep asking them, won't sell it to you. But if you ask too high, you're overpaying. Like the couple times I paid $80 for an 80-cent card, which I'm pretty sure I kept in the edit when I went back to edit. But it has been a month since we've played this on stream, because I was more focused on the updates with Supermarket Sim, and we just started last week doing Pokemon Legends Arceus, which the game originally came out 3 years ago, and I checked my original save yesterday, and I was working on going to the fire area, the volcano. So it's a so let me go backwards here. So we started it on stream for Pokemon Day, because I wanted to play and beat the game on stream before Legend ZA comes out later this year. So I was like, what better way to do that than to play Pokemon? And since I had never beaten it, and I didn't really like it at the time, I figured, what better way to motivate myself to play it than to, on stream. So I played it on stream and I got 2 stars, and I think I beat the first frenzied Pokemon. And then I think it was like the next day, it's like, I want to keep playing it, but I don't want to hop on stream just to play it. And then I thought, wait, I have 2 Switches and I have the digital copy of the game, so I'll just download it on the other Switch. So I've been playing it on the other Switch since Friday or Saturday. I am just about to go after the final frenzied Pokemon, which I've never been that far before. And I'm having more fun with it than having it back when it came out 3 years ago. And I think that's because of Palworld. The game reminds me a lot about Palworld, despite the game being out first. Legends Arceus was out first, and then 2 years later Palworld was released, or last year. And I don't know, I think because I'm more used to the mechanics now from after putting a good 200 roughly hours into Palworld, that it's like, okay, I'm used to these mechanics now. And then it made me realize, because I had revisited the game, originally not liking it, and now I do, that I should revisit some other games that I didn't like when I first started playing them. Like, one game for sure that I was thinking about revisiting is Monster Hunter, which I have for my Switch. I just never really did much with it because I wasn't good with the mechanics, but because of Palworld having similar mechanics, and again with all the hours I have in that game, I'm gonna want to revisit Monster Hunter at some point. And I did mention to somebody at one of my jobs I was gonna try to revisit GTA, just because I want to give some other games a second chance. And he suggested that I wait till GTA 6 comes out, which I think I might, because I don't remember if I still have it for my PS5 or GTA 5. I mean, it's like, he said there's a lot of he's more versed in GTA than I am. But I mean, that's gonna be a thing to look forward to. So I'll probably, do that. And I just realized one thing we didn't do so far in this day is open any packs. So let's open some packs. So I don't know if I'll play GTA on stream and all. That might be just for myself. But I do want to play Pokemon. No, that's not. That's whatever Pokemon game is in my Switch. Shield. Shield's the red one, I think. Yeah. And because I played Sword when that came out, because I think I originally chose those Sword based off of the Legendary, because a lot of the times, at least since Black and White, maybe, because you know, or the Unova, yeah, Unova's Black and White. I think since then I chose whatever version based on the Legendary. Except when it came out to Scarlet and Violet, I was like, oh, I'm choosing Violet because I like purple. And then from there, and then the starters I just chose based on their final evolutions. Because I used to always go water, and then I was like, just go whatever final evolution I liked the most until Scarlet and Violet. I chose Sprigigito just because it was the cutest one. So, but yeah. So I might also play Sword this year. Depends on how long it does take me to do Legends Arceus on first stream, because I am editing the videos as well. I just haven't started editing Arceus yet. So I have a good portion of games to, or not. Wait, I think I have 4 or 3 to edit before I get to that. Let's see, edit 1, 2, 3 videos before I start to edit Arceus. And that won't even come out until the 25th of this month. Because I have kind of like thing here. Like this video won't even go up until the 13th of next month, May. Wait, no, March. Yeah, of May. So 2 months, like 2 months from now. Right, no, because... yeah, because today's, what, the 6th? So I have a video coming out tomorrow, which is actually the last part of this series. This preview... no, wait. Let's see, tomorrow is the 7th, so I have part 11, and then part 12 coming out on Tuesday? I don't remember. What day is this? The 11th? Tuesday and Friday have my upload. So then the last part of this series that we filmed or did the stream for back in January is coming out on the 25th of this month, yeah. And then we have a bunch of Supermarket Simulator and Sims stuff and a Pal World thing that's gonna be I don't know if I want to get back to that one to save, but I know I'm trying to do a variety of stuff, so it's not like all boring. Not boring, but repetitive, I guess the best word would be. But that's what I think one of the reasons why I haven't really gone to this in a while is because we have did so many of this back in videos of this or streams of this back in February or back in January that I was like, yeah, you know, wait a minute on it. And I don't think it did. I pay you. Okay. Employees are here. Yeah. I'm trying to do a variety of games. Like I even bought, I think it's like 5 or 6 different games on Steam yesterday. Cause I got Clue. But most of them are on sale. So I got Clue, Dollmare, which I'm saving for Halloween. Trying to save for Halloween. Make Good Choices, which I'm also gonna try to save because I have some horror games I want to play for Halloween, because we really didn't do any horror stuff this past year or anything like Halloween themed. And then I got Unboxing, which I have played. I beat it was part of the Xbox Pass, I think, at the time, and it was before I had my PS5. So I played it on the Xbox Pass, and I think it took me. I beat it over a weekend, maybe a couple hours. It might be one of those games where I play like one-offs, or like not like as a series. It's, I don't know, one of the games I was thinking about. But that's not for today. That's not on my list. Like, we might even do another supermarket sim part today, maybe. Depends on how long this goes. Because they do have an idea of reorganizing. Because when I went to edit that last part, I was like, oh, I could, reorganize this a certain way. But I don't know if I actually have the room to do it. So, we'll see. But all the games on my list that if we do other games today are all PC games, because I didn't want to hook up my capture card or anything to my laptop today. And they're all only one, and they're all on Steam. So there's that. There's only because right now on my list, because work gave me a whole bunch of sticky notes that they were gonna throw up from Valentine's Day. They're all like heart shaped. And I was like, hey, I'll take them. Like, I can use them, which I have been using them, so that's good. So I have a couple. Like, if we do other games today, I have either Supermarket Sim, which would be part 22, Potion Crafter, which would be part 3. Baldur's Gate, which would be part 6, possibly a new Planet Crafter, which I also might wait and get the DLC for that and then do a new one. And then there's Core Keeper, which would be part 5. Maybe. I kind of want to do Baldur's Gate, because some of the stuff, well, just because I've just been in the mood to play that game again ever since Koji started playing it last week. And it's been a while since we had a part up for that. But I was keeping in all the cutscenes too, so. But yeah, those are the options. I mean, I don't have any like new stuff. Like, most of the console games that I've been playing on stream are either on Switch or in PS5. Like, well, I play Fortnite on my PS5, which I honestly have not touched since like the weekend the new season started. Because I've been so obsessed with Storage Hunter Simulator and now Legends Arceus that I just kind of haven't opened up Fortnite. And Pal World. I've been obsessed kind of with Pal World. Especially now that they leveled out the random levels for whatever area you're at. And I mean, there's stuff I want to do in my house too, so I haven't really been playing as much, but I mean, I have crews, so it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as I play a couple times a month and get my money out of the being on the Fortnite crew stuff, like, I'm okay with it. And it's not really my fixation for games right now. 43 maybe you will. And then I don't know, gaming wise, I think that's pretty much like I am yeah, there's not much the gaming wise that's kind of new. Well, I mean, I have been trying to play new games to bring more variety to this. Try to bring a variety to the my streaming, even though I do next weekend, either Monday or Tuesday when I'm gonna stream. I will be playing Sims 4 because the new pack came out today, and I have this idea of what I want to do with the family, and I mean, I'm gonna talk about it because by the time this goes up on YouTube, I will have already done this video on the stream on Twitch for Sims. But right now I have the Sims, Carly, who is the oldest, and then her twin brothers, Death and Destruction, because they're the Grim Reaper's kids. I don't have enough money for that. Unless I wait a little bit. I'm gonna go broke buying this card. I'm gonna keep this up as long as I can so I can buy this card for market price. But Carly is gonna be like the crafty, creative part of it. So she's gonna do the pottery, and she's going to do. I think I decided she's gonna do pottery because that comes with the new pack, and art because she is an art lover, and I gave her own art studio in her house. She's a teenager right now. I think they're all teenagers. And then Death, I decided was gonna be like music and run a little cafe. Like in my mind, like people are gonna go to this cafe, and then on the side there's gonna be, it's mainly run by Death, and then I think it was Death, and then Carly's gonna have like a little on the side thing with her crafts and her pottery, and then Destruction. Well, in my mind, it's like the storyline of this is Carly hires her brothers to help run the store, and then they see Destruction kind of like going down this dark path and wanting to like be a criminal, so they hire him as well. They hire him to help at the store, which he's gonna do his underground tattoo stuff, I decided. And then he's also gonna be a criminal on the side, sort of, and part of him is still going to be a criminal and kind of like drive the business kind of like to the shifty side of things. So like I have this whole like plot line in my head of what I want to do for it. One. No, you have like no money, but look at these beauties. That was worth it. Can I buy it for $1? Fine. There we go. Sorry, don't have enough for that now because I had to buy that foil. The ghost card. But at least that's like the storyline for the Sims thing I was gonna go through. And I did have an idea of how I wanted it to look. Like I drew it out, but I wasn't really happy with it. And then I was watching James Turner play Sims 2 and try to do Rags to Riches with Samaj and the other Sim that forgot what the name of her was. But he had the business on the ground, or on the ground floor, and then their house on the top, which I might try to do something similar building wise for the my new Rags to Riches that I'll be doing. I just don't know if I want if I want to wait till all three of the kids are young adults, or wait till at least Carly's a young adult, have her move out with her brothers, and then I don't go from there. I just deleting some emails. But like, those are things that I'm thinking about. I mean, I wanted that, but I'm trying not to spend more money. 'Cause I need to make sure I have money for this. Wait, is there more we can do? Or is this the highest one? Oh, there's another one. But we don't have it unlocked yet. We can like just afford the tournament. Let's be creepy and watch everybody from the back behind the door. 46. Okay. 30 cents. I'll buy that because it was only 30 cents. Reminds me of what's it? Is that what you're doing? Well, for a minute I thought we had a stinky person in the store. I'm like, oh no, we don't. Okay, being able to order without having to look at the thing is awesome. But I'm gonna wait till the next day to order because I don't know how much money we will have. And I need at least... Yeah, we're not gonna have... We need to have at least... I'm gonna wait till we have enough to pay for the tournament. Bills can wait. Because it's not like they need to get paid right away. I just pay them right away. I'm just gonna like hide in here. No pressure or anything, but do a good job. Yeah, that's... Yeah, pretty much, I don't know, all the updates, I guess. Well, there is going to be a week in March that I'm not going to be streaming. I will still be uploading, no, I think uploading to YouTube. I don't remember if I have, wait. I have like the calendar and like 2 different things here. I will have like, there's going to be a week where I'm not streaming and only one video is going up during that week, and then I'll start up streaming and uploading again like after that week is over, just to give me time to edit and to relax and to hopefully work on my living room, because I have a lot of stuff I want to get rid of. And I'm gonna pick out the paint this weekend. Oh, that's actually something we could do on stream, not like put it on YouTube, but do like a not Twitch exclusive, but like a short, just to waste time video. Once I have the color picked out, go back into the build that we have that I made of my house that's in Sims, and then kind of like pick out how I would want the house to look, or at least that room, because I'm keeping the couch, keeping the TV, keeping 1, maybe 2 of the lamps. Everything else is going. So that my TV stand, the end tables, the 2 chairs, all of the clocks, which were my dad's, but I might keep one of them. Not sure yet. But most of them are not going in gonna stay. I'm gonna get new curtains. I'm gonna repaint. Carpet, is stained. And then, I want to get everything out, paint, and then get the new stuff. So that's where I'm like hoping to do, like when I'm not streaming that week. I'll still probably put like updates on Twitter and stuff, but I thought I had stuff on there. What is it? Oh, that adds it on there. Okay. I'm gonna stack the stuff first, and then we'll go from. Wait, I don't have the big one. Why do it should automatically open the big one? Yeah. Which should. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that week I'm gonna still like update on and like basically the social medias. I don't know why I said it like that, but and then get back in at beginning of April. So I feel like if I give myself scheduled days off from streaming, I should, you know, kind of be calmer about it, I guess. Okay. No. Should have deleted that box too. Really? I swear this chair is... Wait, I have an idea. Where is it? Right here. I'll do that. Okay. And then... Not that. This. Okay. I'm gonna open up the store. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have just swallowed the gum, but I did anyway. I don't know. I was gonna edit a video yesterday after I came home from work, but came home, sat on my couch, played Pokemon Arceus, Legends Arceus, and then I was watching some YouTube videos, and then I decided to play or watch more of Lucifer season 1 because I am currently trying to rewatch that show. Just haven't seen the final season. So, but I know what happens. It just for me, knowing what happens in a show or a movie, but then seeing it is two different things. Because you can see it, or like reading a book. That there's a movie out. You can read the book and like have this picture in your head, but then you watch the show or you watch the movie, and it could still take you by surprise. Like, I don't. Probably a good example of that is the Harry Potter series and Twilight, which I've been wanting to re-watch the Twilight movies, but even though they're kind of cringe, or at least Bella's kind of cringe, and reread the books. And that's also partly because I do have a fan fiction character I made for that series. I do not have that big card box on the... Oh, I don't. That explains it. Wait. That's here. Oops. Ah! I should probably move this. Ah. Now it looks a little better. And I don't know, just I just kind of wanted to rewatch all of those. No, that's not the one I was looking for. Well, I didn't even do this in order. So it goes purple. Should go over here. No. I'm trying to keep it like based on their rarity. I need red. Hey. Ah! Oh, fine. Do we have enough papers? No, we do not. Let us test this out now. Oh, okay, so that's exactly not enough to make cards. There we go. Game changer. I gotta live once. I mean, Eclipse, but I mean, I don't care. Function, amazing. So then you go back, and that'll stay on there. Awesome. Okay, but let's see how many of these we can open up. Hand is full already. I think I've actually been in a good mood when it comes to streaming so far, at least lately, which is rare. Even though half my subscribers are just graphic artists, I don't know, I'm in a good mood for streaming. It's rare, so I'm just gonna go with it. Could also be because I had coffee this morning. I had a really good day at work. And I don't know, just feeling good. I have Dr. Pepper right here, and I have a basket of snacks, so like, if I get hungry. And so I made this sandwich earlier that I haven't had in years. And it's kind of like nostalgic for me to have it, because my dad used to make it all the time in the summer months. And it only takes 3 ingredients. Bread, after you put it in the toaster. Mayo, whatever, or mayonnaise, or Miracle Whip, whatever you want to call it. I'm just picking on what brand I use, because you can taste the difference. And then tomato. And that's it. So I toasted like this piece of bread. And oh my gosh, which is so good. Really, my dude? Oh, dude, I'm buying this one. And then so I wanted to buy that card, but I just spent all my money. And like, not much has really happened since streamed on Monday. I mean, Tuesday I finished editing the last Supermarket Simulator stream, which will be going up later this month on YouTube, or next month on YouTube, I should say. And I was like, okay, if I finish it by this point, like as a reward to myself, I'm gonna go out to eat. I finished it at like an hour and a half before the time I gave myself. And that's probably because I had 2 cups of coffee that morning. Because I just wanted to like push through, and it helped me focus on the editing. And then I went to Burger King, and then I went to this bakery. My city has like actual bakeries that sell donuts, good donuts. That'd be 2, and then there's one bakery that mainly focuses on bread. I don't know if they have donuts because I honestly don't remember. But I was like, I went to that place and bought a donut and an eclair. Although also part of me was like, well, I could also go to a Dairy Queen, but I chose not to. Then and there wasn't much. And I'm gonna actually wait. Delete all of those, and then stir you up there. And then can I go yellow box and just do this, and then stack up this. Then yesterday, you guys already know, like, I worked, and then came home and played games pretty much. Or a game. And tomorrow I work at night, which I feel like it's going to be my other job, so I have a feeling that it's going to be the same for next week. The streaming schedule is just like a day different next week. Oh, bills. We have bills. Yeah, like I never check these prices. Maybe tomorrow or next in-game day we'll check all the prices and make sure the auto pricer doesn't F it up, because it's 7 o'clock. It's gonna change again in the morning. So we're just gonna like, I was gonna say stay right here till there's somebody that wants to trade, and nah, I'm not gonna. I need my money. I'll stay right here and just kind of like watch them. And I want to do like not like an unplanned stream one of these days. Maybe. Well, I just thought about something. Maybe like when I do those like one-off games, like unpacking and that, I could do that as a multi-stream. But I do want to do at least one multi-stream a month, and we did do one the other day, or on the 3rd. We did the new Pell World save, which is going to be specifically for multi-streaming. Because they fixed the leveling for the random spawns. But I think next week streams are going to be Sims 4 and Legends Arceus. And it all depends on, I mean, if there's anything somebody else wants to see, we'll probably I can play that too. And then, yeah, I swear that it's the chair, not me. Sorry, like, I want to buy those cards, but after I spent so much money, like, I need to, like, not. Maybe just open a few more. few more, you know, stack of like 64 packs. And all the streamers that I follow are live now too, because they're, it's probably what, like noon for them, because they're all in most of them are in California. Actually, is Koji still streaming? Because I know it's like 9 o'clock for him now. Because he was playing horror stuff. Even though yeah, no, Koji's not live anymore. So I'm gonna be playing Baldur's Gate for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit. Gotta let me know if that made a difference. I also could have changed it on my headphones, I suppose. Actually, probably a better idea to change it on my headphones than for you. Okay, a little better. I do want to get another like gaming pair of headphones for games, but it's like this one works fine, so I'm not too worried. Decline. I like her jacket. Oh, that could be a thing we do in The Sims, is try to recreate like the customers maybe. I want to do some like recreation of real things in Sims, but a lot of one of them I would definitely not do it on stream because it is one of my jobs I wanted to recreate in Sims, just because they are actually they actually show an interest of when I talk about my gaming. Because one of them came in today and she asked me how my gaming was yesterday. My other job, which I've had longer, half of them just go like, okay. Like, they just kind of shrug it off and don't seem to care. Or at least they don't say they care, but that's a total different thing. But like, I want to try to get as close as I can. And I know it's going to take me a while, so I don't know if I'll... I mean, I could also do that during that week I'm not streaming, or like during the times I'm not streaming. It also depends on... I mean, I could probably will use... I don't know if I'll use any CC. I mean, I might. Probably could find some CC that'll help. But I might also have to take pictures and try to be crafty about it and not have them know I'm taking, at least out of the front, like taking pictures so that I can try to get it as accurate as I can, or just kind of like draw it out by memory. And then, you know, try to do it like that. But when I did my other job in Sims, and this is before Cottage Living came out, so this is years ago, I had pictures. So I could like go on the pictures and be like, okay, you know, that's accurate, you know. But it'll be... I mean, I know one part I can... Two areas I could get pretty accurate. But it'll depend on how much motivation I have for it too, so... I mean, I feel like now that I actually mention it, it's like I kind of have to do it. I'm gonna pay bills first, and now we're broke. Not broke, but... Oh yeah, I was gonna check the prices before we open. So... I'm gonna start on the top here. I think I'm just gonna go with the next like dollar amount. Oops, wait, market round. Oop, market round. Yeah, I said market round. Actually, that can stay. Because why not? And I'll do this side first, and I'll even go through the cards just to be safe. And then it also gives them time to stock, and then I can see what I actually need after. I'll go up. 71 to 5. 22. That can. Those usually don't change too much. Oh, this one can go down. Oops. Yeah, 322 people will buy that. I mean, if it's limited edition in real life, people will pay anything, as long as they have the money. Even if it's not limited edition, it's just like not made as often. Oops. I want to make sure. Did I have that right? Okay. Comics. Almost done. And then this. Yeah, nobody's gonna pay $10 over, so let's go 94. Then 65. 925. See if I can change the prices without actually looking at my keyboard. That can stay. Oops. That can stay. And then this. That can stay. And then check these. No, I said like I'll try to change the prices without looking at my keyboard, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Just kind of like glance down. Yeah, I did it without looking. Oh yeah, nobody's gonna pay that. How about 91? One. Okay. Now let's open. And I don't have enough to buy the stock. So let's just let customers do whatever they want while we open some cards here. And I can drink some soda I got from Kids and Subs. It's just Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. That's one of my favorite sodas. Obviously not sponsored. But I don't know why. I mean, a lot of those people say, like, when they praise something a lot, they usually say, like, not sponsored. But I'm a small streamer and nobody's going to sponsor me. Although that would be nice. But, you know, obviously not yet. Maybe it's in the future at some point. I don't know, just I just realized I have a little like mayo and ketchup mix that I put on my desk to the sole purpose of putting it in my refrigerator. And then like 2 hours later, I have not put it in my refrigerator. That's okay, it's still good. It was in my car overnight and it's pretty cold, right? Well, not cold, but cold enough to where it would not have gone bad overnight. And it was still in my car while I was at work, so it's like still cold enough. It's like, actually, how cold is it right now outside? It's 38 degrees. Not too bad. Yeah. That is nice. And then there we go. Excuse me. That was probably loud for you guys, but okay. Sure. I know, I want you on. The store pretty much runs itself, and I just open. This is a scam. Holy shit! That. Why did it? It added an extra 0. Why? Nobody was ever gonna pay for that. Hey, did he just buy it? No, it's still there. I forgot to check. We also have reviews. Really cheap, but I don't want to be. Well, actually, I kind of want to be cheap. Let's go 48 because it's market price. And sorry. Right, let's. Open. Some more, because we kind of need more boxes going. Oh, fixed. I was like in a nice position before, and then I had to go and move and ruin it. I don't know, maybe if I like sit like this, and because I can move this a little closer. And just kind of like, you know, be comfortable. But that's also one of the reasons I want to get a cushion. Or make a cushion. I wanted to use memory foam in it. Just because regular stuffing. I mean, I could, but I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't think I have enough for how sturdy I want to make it. And the stuff I have is more for... crochet stuff. Which reminds me, actually, when I go to, I think, yeah, Joann Fabrics, because they're closing sale, see if they have any, like, good fabric that I can get, because I know it said minimum 1 yard. Like, you have to buy 1 yard at least. And I want to see if there's any, like, themed, not themed, but I don't know. You know, like, just different stuff that I can just use for crafts since they're going out of business. And that's where I would go in, like, around this time of year to get my Halloween decorations, because this is about the time, well, except for back here in that leprechaun, but this is usually around the time where I start decorating my house for Halloween, or at least the outside. And the inside, like, the stuff that like, you'll see probably won't be up until August. And I'll have my Christmas tree up, decorated for Halloween, and then just switch out the ornaments for Christmas like I did this last year. You know, hopefully there'll be, like, more room for that. Like, I'm hoping, like, that'll be good. Ooh. Hey, how's... You just keep going up, my dude. I'm gonna buy you for $2. How about $2.50? See? Hey, somebody escaped. Okay, oops, never mind. And purchase. Yes. Yeah, I'll pay $9 for it. And just stock. And then, oh, maybe we should also do another game later. Not sure which one though. I do have my list. I don't know. I had a cut on my finger last week that it's almost finally healed. It's just like the skin's like finally healing over it. Which makes playing keyboard games that much easier because I use that finger for the D key. Not so much controller games, but that's usually my thumb. And actually, yeah, for the shoulder button. Come on, cards, open up faster. I mean, I could go into the mod and make them open up faster, but this is already fast the way it is. Ooh. I think it only alerts me for things that are over 15. Sure. Oh, somebody did buy that card. Let's just open some more of these. And we can stack up on those cards. Sorry, I know that when I press up against the desk, it shakes the desk or the camera like that. Maybe I could just pretend there's an earthquake. Like usually not earthquakes in Wisconsin, so I mean, we barely, if ever, we get small tornadoes, just not like ones that you imagine, like Wizard of Oz type tornadoes. And usually where I am, because I maybe got like the dark clouds and the wind, but not like the actual effects of a tornado. And we don't have to deal with too many natural disasters where I live, so that's pretty good. Like the most natural disaster, it's not even a natural disaster, but like the most like thing we get is when there's a really bad thunderstorm and the wind and thunder knocks down trees. Like this would have been about 5 years ago at this point, almost 5 years ago. So we had this really bad storm one night, and to the point where it knocked out power, it knocked down trees, it even ruined the McDonald's arch. At one of our McDonald's, like it made the arch fall down, and there's like tree branches down everywhere, trees cracked in half, like to the next day there were still huge puddles like on the sidewalk, and it was a warm day the next day, like so much rain still out there. But the next day was such a beautiful day. I had to around my time like 5 years ago, before my dad went to the hospice facility. He didn't drive because he was that sick, and I didn't have a car yet. So I took the bus to the other side of town, went to the Dollar Tree to get something, stopped at my work, which was my only job at the time nearby, to get something, maybe my check or something. And then the bank I go to is not driving, is maybe 10-15 minutes, walking is closer to an hour or half an hour to an hour. So from my job I walked to my bank. It was drive-through only, so I had to do the stuff through the drive-through even though I walked. And then the buses were only running every hour, and like, screw it, I'm not waiting for the bus. So from that bank on the other side of town, I walked. So I pretty much walked across town that day. And I was like, I have to take pictures because otherwise nobody's gonna believe me. And when I told them, they obviously did not believe me. So I took pictures. And then when I got home, the hospice nurses and that were watching my dad, and because he was still at home at the time, and they said something about not having toilet paper. Like, I just put toilet paper up before I left. I was gonna get some more and his medicine later that day. So then I got home, took care of my dad, did whatever else, and then later that day I went on like a round trip, so walking round trip 40 minutes to an hour. After already walking over an hour that morning, and I was so red, like to the point like I probably looked like a tomato red. And I remember having that sunburn like for such a long time that I don't know, like it was pretty bad. But yeah, I remember that very, very clearly. And I mean, I also helped that I have the pictures to prove it. I do like taking pictures, so if there is a chance or an opportunity to take photos, I'm gonna probably take a photo. As long as it's not like getting me in trouble. Even then, I probably will still have pictures. But if I have the chance, I'm gonna take a really nice photo. I think my last nice photo, so probably of the sunset. Let me look. I mean, I took pictures of me playing Pokemon Arceus, but yeah, wait, I want to see if I don't have to pull it up on this thing. But like, maybe do I have to? No, that opposite way. Cancel. Okay, yeah, you guys can't see that either. But maybe if I turn that off. It took this like really nice picture of the sunset. Okay, that actually, those lights don't make too much of a difference, but I like mark the what remote what that does. But otherwise, I have a picture of me playing. Well, not me playing, but like my gameplay of Arceus. Sorry, I have to. Well, the games I got for yesterday on Steam, I got Unpacking, Clue, Kindergarten because it was on. It wasn't on sale, but it was under like $6. I was like, okay, that looks good. And then I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough, first video of it like 7 years ago. I think this is before he met Evelyn and they have the house and BB together. And then make choices and Dulmare. Dulmare is because I saw his playthrough of it. Or no, was it his or Koji's? Could have been his. I feel like Koji would have played it. I didn't really look because Koji does a lot of horror stuff. You want that? No. How much is the next expansion? I had to. Because one of my things is to... Well, if we can get another table. DIY card table. Purchase. Because I want this whole thing to be card tables. Well, we could even put another one in there. Maybe, I don't know. How many tables do we have here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 2 more, so an even 10. That seems about right. Assuming we will we be able to go out further? Yeah, I'm guessing this is like as far as it'll let us go this way, and then after that, so what? Let me see how many expansions yet before we can go that way. So 1, 2, 3, 6 expansions. Wait, did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 6 more expansions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after this one, we should be able to expand that way. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna work. Which these expansions or these upgrades to the store are, I think, a lot, not price wise cheaper, but like I think this, I don't know, it's just easier to get the upgrades on here than it is on Supermarket Simulator. Just because that's our second expansion this stream alone, and odds are we might just get these other two. Wait, how much are the other two altogether then? So 38, 7,850 for both of these. So I mean, realistically, we could definitely get those both. You're gonna screw it. We're just gonna finish up that wall today. That's the goal of the stream. Now I have a goal for the stream. Okay, I like streaming when I am in a good mood. I hope you guys like me streaming when I'm in the good mood. No, that's not what I want. And then just move that over there. We're gonna have too much room. Oh my gosh, it looks... Alright, my nose itched for a minute there. Maybe we just need to like play games I haven't played in like a month, and then and I'll constantly stream just one game, and then it'll bring my like the excitement back for the games, you know? Ooh. I'm just kind of like, and I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm just kind of like glancing at some stuff on my phone here. Right, so I know people know I'm streaming. How is it that I've had my Twitter less than I've had my Twitch, and I'm only like 12 people away on Twitter to match my Twitch followers, even though like not a lot of them even follow me. I don't know. There's something about the... Alright. Shouldn't... Yeah. There's something about the Pal World Pokemon or Nintendo Pocket Pair lawsuit, but I like both games, and I think the reason now that I'm liking Pokemon Arceus when I didn't begin with is because it reminds me of Pal World, even though Legends Arceus came out 2 years before Pal World came out. So... And I think I played Pal World because it reminded me of Pokemon. So they just remind me of each other. I don't know. As long as those two... Pal World does not go away with all the time I put into the game and the two playthroughs I have on stream for it. Which one is like, I don't know if I want to go... I don't know. I feel like that's going to be one of those games where I play a bunch of and then... I don't know. Oh, fine. I don't know, it's just... Got there. Maybe we just buy more of that. I'm just gonna put them in whatever thing. Hey. And then that works. Alright. Just open a bunch of cards. Okay, either my legs are getting bigger or the chair is getting smaller, or it's just how I'm moving around that makes the chair squeak that much. And it's just me, like the fabric and not the chair itself. It's like when you do that like with the straw when it goes against like the rubber part or the pointy part of the lid. I'm hoping I get to go to Target on Saturday. Ooh, might even go to Crumble. Well, because I'm going with someone who's going to help me pick out the paint for my living room. We're going to check Joann Fabrics because there's a sale. We're also going to be checking Home Goods because that's in the area. And then we're checking... I mean, we might check Target. Last time I was at Target, though, I wanted to get that Pokemon pack that I opened up on stream like 2 months ago. But they didn't have anymore. And I was sad because I wanted another one. And I had the money for it. So I just got some bin, which I have over here for my non-Christmas / Halloween. So just like, right now there is Easter decor in there, which I'll put up after St. Patrick's Day, and then Valentine's Day stuff, which I might honestly need to get a bigger bin because I have a heart pillow in there that's not, I mean it might fit if I squish it, but I have, look, looking at my, you can kind of see it's behind this fan back here. I have, well, this top first bin is blankets. I call it my blanket bin. And then I have 2 bins for Christmas and 2 for Halloween. Well, and then I have one on the very bottom that has craft stuff in it, I think. Or crochet stuff. And all this at some point is gonna go in my closet that's right over here. But right now it's just in the back along with this fan, which I will be using in the summer. Even when I have that window open. which was I think it was like the year my dad passed away. I was like trying to clean as much as I could from this room before I actually like really cleaned it last year, and I realized that window opens up, and I never knew that in the whole time I've lived here. So sometimes I will have that open. So in the summer I'll probably will have that open quite a bit. And if I don't have it open while I'm streaming, I'll probably have that fan going. And wait, I was gonna do something. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna let those guys stock for a minute while I open some cards. This is still more comfortable than my other chair, so I'll take the squeaking. Oh no, I kind of want coffee. But I do work tomorrow afternoon. I plan on starting to edit a video tomorrow. Then maybe... oh no, I can't finish it Saturday. Finish it Sunday. So that way I don't have to worry about editing it on Monday after work because of the streaming. I'm going to stream on Tuesday instead of Thursday next week. And then I can use Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to just chill pretty much, and maybe do a stream next Saturday. Depends on what my other job schedule looks like. That I'll find out tomorrow. I think if the pattern holds up, it should be my shift should be in the morning for next Saturday. But they never tell me, so. I can be so used to having like a routine going down, and then they never say anything about the routine changing. But they can tell like I get frustrated when I can't do a routine that I have been doing for weeks, if not months. So we need more of these. So I want to get that other expansion for the store before we end stream. I do feel like doing like a chill game after. But I'm not sure what. Maybe we should do that unpacking game as a multi-stream. Because the multi-streams I'm not going to edit. Like, starting from last week, I'm not going to edit any multi-streams. Because they're already going to be on YouTube. So, like, there's are mainly going to be, like, the one-off, like, the non-series games. And, like, I'll probably do a game about digging a hole again. Even though I've been also doing that for myself. Trying to do the achievements. I don't know. I should actually make a list. Okay, unpacking. I'm writing down like one-off games. One-off games, like games that I won't make a series out of. And then that way Like I can choose those for the multi-streams. With the exception of that last Pal World one. That you guys watch, so then you have some entertainment while I write this down. The Dolmere. And I feel like the kindergarten game will be a multi-part video. Clue, maybe? That could be like, I could play Clue multiple times. Because you can't really do like, oh yeah, this last time. Oh, are they gonna say something's too expensive? Oh. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for like games that could be for like multi-streams. Leave go on the Discord, which I'll put in the description below for YouTube. And I'm saying this so that I remember to do that when I go back to edit and all that. And there is this channel in the game suggestions where you can leave any suggestions of games you'd want to see, just like specifically for that, or games you want, either new games you want me to play, or games that I have played that you want to see more of, or any challenges of games, or like, you know, whatever you want to see. Then that's the spot to leave those in. That way it's like organized, easy for me to figure that out. What other like single game? Like games that's like one playthrough and that's pretty much like the whole game. I only have 4 on my list. And I will keep that right here. And that way if I think of more, I can just write it on the list. Oh, yes, I will pay, no, not 870, 80. And you, I have one, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Oops. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's like the pop-up. Oh no, like the pop-up pizzeria or whatever that's on Steam. That's, I mean, not necessarily like a series. Maybe like once here and there. And plus I don't have that on my Steam library. I'd have to, I can look on my PlayStation too and see what's all on there that I could do like a one-off for. Oh, I wanted to do Cult of the Lamb, which I have that on PlayStation because it's part of the pass. And we could try that. Can I just search for Monopoly? But we would be playing against the computer if we did Monopoly. That's still an option. Oh, I'm gonna write this down before I forget. It's for Star Wars Day. Use the Journey to Batu back in Sims 4 and become a Jedi. Because I don't have, I think, I do have some Star Wars games, but I would rather like do that and explore that part of that pack. And then I just, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the bet too. Oh, I mean, that's an option. Because Star Wars Day is May the 4th, May the 4th, so that's next month, which I think I did plan on streaming after that. Yeah. Because it's just from like the 24th, 5th of this month, or 23rd to the 1st of April I wasn't going to stream. So, I don't know. At the same time, I also might just sit and watch Star Wars movies all day. It depends also if there's going to be Star Wars games that are on sale. Or like, I don't know. There's so that's one Star Wars Day. There's also Revenge of the Sith, the 5th, May 5th. I guess it also depends on what my work schedules look like. Oh. We'll see. I can afford the other expansion. I know I could stop opening these packs anytime now. There we go. Reno. It's half our money. But yay. And I know our bills are going to be more. Yes. Sure, I'll pay $80 for it. And I'll pay $130. I like how this automatically gives us lights. Oh. Do I want to do this? I want to do that for the... Ooh. Not that. How would it... Okay, maybe if I do... That. No. Okay. Maybe if you should do... Yeah, that. Maybe keep it like that. How would it look with that right there? After I keep buying... I can stop buying cards anytime I want. I say as I buy a card. Maybe? Ooh, like that. And then we have a path here. A path here. A path here. And then we can also put some stuff back here later if we need to. I mean, there is still stuff we have to buy. We can make a little plushie area and get rid of all these plushies. Well, not get rid of them, but like move them over and then have all the plushies lined up against here. But then we'd have to figure out something to put over here, especially with that happening soon. Wait, so how much? It's, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4 expansions. So we can't get an expansion until we have these levels, but that's 10 grand. Actually, I'm using my calculator. So we have 51, that's 54, 57, and 6,000. So that's 22,200 for these expansions. Then we have to be levels 41, 43, 45, and 47. Now this, I think, is where like the grind comes in, because I think these other expansions, which realistically not that bad price, go all this way. So that's good. I know our rent's gonna be more money now, and we have to figure. I want to figure out something to put over here. Now, how much are figurines? 2,500, which we can't afford. We would need. What do our shelves look like? So we have single-sided that turns 1, 2, 3 items. Double-sided has 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. You might have to. I'm gonna wait to buy that, and then move the plushies that are over there over here, and then do just like a plushie aisles maybe. So I could do these on one side, do the other ones on another side, and just I don't know, have a plushie corner. But I might also try to get those things first. The rest of those. The rest of these before I worry about moving those over. I will need another shelf though. I wish there was a shelf like this where you could do the 4 but one-sided, because that would line up perfectly against this wall. Because I'm gonna have it like equal to here, so then when I have that opened up you can go back this way. Yeah, although I do have many of I could also put a bunch of those. I don't know. I'd rather have them along that way. Yeah, cause see this, if you had that other shelf open, I could do the 4 and then just go like that. Whew. One more day. Pay bills. So buy those. And then get that. Oops. This. Not you. Can I use this? Okay. Not enough cards. Well, I'm gonna stack this, put the stink beak on. Put this stuff away. Right, and then Open more cards. Now I'm gonna look at my games to see what we have. If there's something we could do like for like half an hour. But I don't know. I could just go like this and chill. 107, that's nice. Alright, I woke up before my alarm. And I spent that time scrolling through Facebook. And then I got up and I was playing Pokemon. And watching... Oh, that reminds me, I do have YouTube videos to catch up on after this anyway. Because I have James... No. Smosh's dress... They did another Dress to Impress in real life. And then... I think somebody did another Sims thing, because... The pack officially was released today. Yeah. Yes. I do want to see if the mods worked fine with that. Oh, I do have this. I have a save that I have for myself, where she's a movie star, just got engaged, and has 2 kids. And when she adopted and one, I think she had as a science baby, but her basement is supposed to be this giant spa, so I might have the tattoo thing in it. I'm not completely sure. That's also where I tested out before I did it in the stream for Rakes and Riches with Boomy, that whenever I placed the house or a shape of a room, I could not change the shape of the room if I exited out of build mode. And that made for an interesting like house. Like you had to think ahead of how you wanted the house to look. Like, yeah, like you couldn't just put a 3x5 or whatever square and then just change it later. You had to keep that. So I had to like think of how it was gonna look. Like I remember one of the bathrooms ended up being a hallway. Fine. And because I had moved the bedroom or the bathroom. Oh, I don't need that then. I wonder if I could go back into that on stream and just like revisit. Well, we also have like the remodeling the houses, sort of, or like the Willow Creek stuff, which are like rebuilding Willow Creek lot by lot. I don't know if that's not really a one-off thing. And I can't really put games in multiple playlists on YouTube. I don't think I can. I'll have to try that out later. Oh, hey, I did that again. Sorry, with the mic, like right there, sometimes I have to look. Let's say lift it up a little bit and then I can still see the keyboard. But then that note that I wrote before, I can't really see, but that's not that big of a deal. Right, how much is this other one? And screw it, we'll get this one too. And then right there. Yeah, that's fair. I know they're gonna need an extra space for that. $80. Sorry, no dude. Ooh. I just realized how close that is to my mouth. Yes, we will buy that for $3.50. See how fast I did that. Ooh. Yes, please. Back. Right, and then comic. It's right there. They can shop in the dark. They haven't played here enough to earn the light. Playmats. Right there. Hey. $8. Fine. For me, I thought the floor was getting dirty, but it's just the lighting. Yay, we found the cure. Wait, how much is... This requires a level 40, which we're almost there. And that's level 50. I think right now I'm just like worried about like opening licenses and then using that hopefully as XP to help us level up so we can get those other expansions. But want to keep playing this like as much as I did the last time, and then go a month without playing it. Although the last like I said, like the last videos that we did in January of this game are just going up on YouTube as of the stream. So hopefully like, it'll be fine. Like, I don't want to wait another month before I play this again. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Because I know next week I do not plan on playing this. It's going to be Sims and Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I think this is the first time in a while where I know the games the week ahead of time. Because normally I decide like either the day before or the morning of. Like, I think today, or playing this today, I decided yesterday. And the fact that I already decided next week's streams, that's like not new, but like a good change. And the week after, I don't know yet. Because I don't want to plan too far ahead of time. And it's like, well, I don't want to play that game now. And everybody's already, you know. Thank you. You should probably just finish opening these up before we end the stream. And no, I don't know after that. I want to finish Legends Arceus on stream as well as like on my own, which might be tonight. I don't know if it ends after you beat the final frenzied Pokemon or not, because I've never gotten that far and I refuse to look it up because I do not want it spoiled, even though the game's been out for 3 years already. And then after we do that, like do it on stream, which so I'll know what to do on stream because I would have already done it. I want to do Pokemon Shield on stream as well. Hopefully before Legends ZA comes out. But it also depends on what other games we play, because I do want to get back into Baldur's Gate. We haven't played Stardew Valley in a year, so it's either continuing off of that save or just starting something over, which I might just continue. Because I could play it and then not save. And just like refresh myself, like, or like go back and like rewatch the streams like as background so I know what we were doing. I might do that. I don't know yet for sure. And I don't know after that. I feel like I have to be in. I feel like Stardew Valley is like Minecraft. I can get in a 2-week phase and then just not touch it for a year. I don't know. That's something that we will decide. So I was openly using cheats and mods for that. Which I think I have to update the mods anyway. Which I should probably look on Nexus mod. I think it was Nexus mods that I got them on. It'll tell me which ones need to be updated. I think that's also where I got the mods for this. Was Nexus mods. Because then you know they're all good and won't wreck your game or your computer. Alright, final day for the stream. On the game, not in real life. We lost $183. I'm gonna pay the bills now so I don't forget, just in case I forget next time. Alright, so let me save over that. Quit. And let me look at what games I have on Steam that I could mean, there's Cat Cafe. Let me look at the games I've streamed section. Games I've streamed. For things that I could do for a short bit, there's Dome Keeper. Which whatever I do, I won't go put on stream anyway. We could do Stacklands for a little bit. You do have some demos that we can play. But I think those are more like an hour or so. Did I not? Oh yeah, I did have the demo on there, the Monster Care demo. Is that game even out yet? April 4th, so like 4 weeks away. I want to get that game. Yeah, how much is the... Actually, that's not that big of a... We need to do a day where we just play demos and maybe do that as a multi-stream. Because I saw somebody play the Monster Care Simulator demo and it looked cute. And I already had it on my list anyway. And I have 39... Here, I'll show you guys. 39 demos that I want to try out at some point. Or some of them I have. Like this one, obviously, we have tried. The Card Shop Simulator prologue. This one, I think I tried and I didn't like it. But like I said, I'm trying to like... Actually, let me... Wait. I want to hide the thingy. Taskbar settings. That is the same button. Okay. Hey. So yeah, like a lot of these games like are mainly are things that I mean like demos are free, so like this one, oh yeah, like some of these I want to try out are either the games that are not out yet, like Gecko Shop, Hotel Architect, Food Park Manager. And some of these are not out yet, and I just put up. I have not downloaded like half of them, as you can see on the side. I think you can see on the side. If I go, yeah, all of these like I have not downloaded. These I have not actually downloaded. They're just in my library. Then actually I need to change. There we go. Like yeah, these are the there's a games I want to stream section like Dalmare. I just got. I don't want to play. I'm not in a hurry to play this because it took up so much space on my laptop. Resident Evil, how big is 7? Actually, that's not that big of a game. 7 gig compared to 71. And I have played that before on the Wii U. I've not played it. I don't think I've played it on my Switch, but I do have it on Switch. I was also waiting till House Flipper 2 goes on a good sale and then just use that. This is probably going to be like a one-off. Do like a horror thing. This one I tried to, and it would not stream, but I want to stream that at some point. Games I don't like, these are pretty much just games I've tried and I did not like. Which I might revisit at some point. Like I said, revisit games. All my favorite games, which I have, all my current favorites, I should say, because some of them go out of here. I've streamed. See, out of these, the ones I've streamed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these. So I didn't stream Cat Cafe. Laundry Store Simulator or Storage Hunter. So, but I want to play Baldur's Gate again at some point. Like I said. Let's see what's currently in my wish list. I have a second ordered by discount, and some of these will probably leave my wish list. Like this one is only in here because it reminds me of KFC, because it's definitely not fried chicken and you're just running your own drug empire. A lot of these are just like this one. I guess I just added today because it does tell you when it was added. I haven't really got back into Hotel Renovator for our stream. So yeah, I'm waiting until this goes on a really good sale. Only reason this is on here is because of the cute graphics. Like, I do have a shirt specifically that I'm gonna wear when I start streaming that, if I get it. And yeah, a lot of these are. I have this on PlayStation because it's part of the pass, but once it goes on sale on PC, we're gonna play it on PC or on here. And I think some of these are different than the last time, but most of them are the same. I want to play that, but I'm just a little bit worried about, not worried, but like not wanting to do it by myself. I know because I've only seen other people play it with their friends and not by themselves. I have the demo for that, so I have to try that. This I kind of need friends for. This is only on there because I saw Koji play it and I wanted escape things. This is kind of like the other ones you need friends for. I was gonna thinking about getting this, but I still have to try the demo. I love these games, so at some point. And this one looked like a good horror game that came out this year. You go to this house that's on sale and you're supposed to take pictures, but there's something wrong. You go, yeah, and then you step into the shoes of a real estate agent tasked with photographing photographing a seemingly ordinary house for an upcoming sale. Explore the environment, use your camera to take a picture. Wait, what was in that last photo? So it's like a whole like horror. So I want to try to get into like horror games. So, well, at least for Halloween wise. First player horror that emphasizes on atmosphere and I like taking pictures, so that looks pretty good. Ooh, and puzzles and stuff. Intended to play for one sitting with headphones on. Okay, so there are games that are like for one sitting. Like I want to try to do some more of those. Like there was, I don't know if I want to play it, but what was that one photo horror? I forgot what it was called. It was a Japanese, let me look what it was. Horror, oops. At Playground. No, I don't think it was that one. Okay. I found the Cursed Digicam. This one. I watched Koji and Jacksepticeye play it. And they seem to have a good time playing it. Wait. It only came out this... No. And... I mean, like I said, like I want to try to get into horror things. So actually probably... so I know how it ends. But well, let's say like... Intended for like one sitting. I mean, maybe. I'll put it on the wish list anyway. But let's go all the way to the bottom here. Monster Care Simulator, because that's not out yet. Not out yet. I have the demos for these, so. So Blitz played that and looked cute. We'll see if I like the demo. So, like, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, for games. Like, for Halloween horror things. I don't know if I want to keep the horror games to just October and, like, that, like, time of year. Or if I want to, like, spread them out throughout the year. I haven't fully decided on that yet. But that's like something that I am thinking about. But I mean, as of like right now, it's mainly just games that I have done and just like doing series for them. And then just seeing like if there's anything you guys want to see me play, and for the people who genuinely interact with me and not just want to sell me their art. But yeah. Then so yeah, I'll probably write down. I don't know which day next week is going to be Sims and what day is going to be Pokemon. I think it will depend, because Tuesday I have off from work. Monday I work till, was it 2 o'clock in the afternoon? I didn't even move it over to my, 1 o'clock. I only work 3 hours. I mean, I could also do both in the same day and make it a longer stream and then just not stream on Tuesday. But that also depends. I mean, I could do Sims on Monday. Because I said I was going to start the stream about 3. I tend to start the streams early. Because I'll get home and then set the stuff up, go to the bathroom, whatever, and then I'm bored. So I'm like, might as well start the stream. So I could start that on Monday. Yeah. I might play a little bit of Sims on myself before then, so I can get a. Well, I mean, I know an idea of what happened, like what features come with the new pack, because I've seen James Turner and Fexilla play it with the new pack, but I want to like see it for myself and kind of like get an idea of how some of the stuff works. And then if we do that Monday, that'll probably go for a good like 4 hours at least, because it's Sims. But if it doesn't, you could also do like one of those chill games to do the time, fill the time up. And then it depends on how long Sims goes for on Monday. We might also just start playing more of Pokemon Arceus. Or actually, no. I'll save Arceus for Tuesday, because then I don't have to worry about reconnecting or connecting the capture card and switch, for the scenes stuff. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'll do for next week. I'll make sure I write it down so I don't forget. And that's, pretty much it. I mean, there is, I mean, it's not really game related, but I do list my new followers on Twitch on this board. And you can't really see, I do have one new follower. They followed me on the 3rd. I wrote, because it's March and St. Patrick's Day, it's kind of like, there's usually like a rainbow at the end, and then there's the pot of gold. So I wrote the name in rainbow colors, so it's like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then it just repeats. And then I write the date that they followed in black, so then I can tell the difference. So, one new follower this month so far. And then I changed the lights depending on the bookshelf, depending on the season. So Easter, I might do like different colors because I can do that. Right now it's just green because it's March, St. Patrick's Day. That's why there's that leprechaun right there. And I have can't really see it. Actually, I'm going to get it while we're chatting here. I can do this without my headphones. So I got this at Goodwill. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, I mean, kind of. So this, yeah, I got it at Goodwill for like $3. It's, wait, did my camera just fudge up? Yeah, my camera just fudged up. Did I get disconnected? That was the mic. Okay, there we go. Back. Alright, so this I got at Goodwill like 3 months, I don't know how long ago, but it was $3. And I only got it because it's Power Rangers. And it's from one of my favorite seasons, Dino Charge. This is the Green Ranger Riley. I decided to put him up on my Power Ranger shelf up there because green, St. Patrick's Day. And I still have the tag on the back of his back. He's not my favorite Ranger from that year. That would be Chase. And he's one of my 2 favorite characters from that season, are Chase, and Heckle's one of my other favorites, in which I was so excited when he came back for Cosmic Fury for a few episodes, or 3 episodes, I think. But so I had to put Riley up on the shelf because he's green, and that's my Power Ranger shelf. I have Riley's just sitting in front of the head of Tommy. And then, which you guys can't really see. And then I have a Funko Pop of Tommy. Both the Mighty Morphin one. The head is from when he was the White Ranger and the Funko Pop's green. I have a tree ornament of Tommy when he was the Green Ranger. And then a Funko Pop keychain of Kimberly, Mighty Morphin. And then I have the one thing you can see, the Morpher set, which I kind of showed you guys a while back. Then all my, might as well just like show this stuff that you guys normally can't see. All my plushies. Right now, I do have some Pokemon cards right here. Just because I haven't put them with my other Pokemon cards yet. And they have like really good cases that I came with them. And I have like some 4 Pokemon plushies if you count the Quick Ball Among Us. This pink Build-A-Bear, which my dad held like when he was on his bed. That used to be right here for hospice because he couldn't go upstairs. So I had to keep that because it's sentimental. And the Snoopy was my stepmom's. She loved Snoopy before she passed, so I had to keep that. And little dragon Squishmallow that I got at, I think I got this at Goodwill. I had to because I'm not really into dragons, but I do have some dragon characters. Oh, this originally came from Walgreens, but I got it at Goodwill. And then I do have one Pokemon plushie, or a couple Pokemon plushies, Squishmallow-wise, that aren't over there. Like, Clefairy used to be in my bedroom, but I moved her. I just don't have room on the bench. So she's just on this chair while I have this chair here. And then, I'm kind of doing a tour of my backdrop here, I guess. Now that I'm doing it. Back here I have a bunch of Funko Pops. Oh, I have Funko Pops there and here. Tried to keep like the Pokemon ones like up front. I have a bunch of Evolution plushies right here. That's there we go. A bunch of Evolution plushies right here. Okay, chair, move out of the way. And then a Power Rangers car, just because it was Power Rangers. And then more Pokemon plushies and the cases for the Nintendo Switch games that's like off camera there. And kind of black for my Christmas ornaments. Dojo Kanojo Joe from Shaolin Showdown, one of my favorite animes. Or not animes, but cartoons. I watched that show so many times, and it's only 3 seasons. But it's awesome, in my opinion. Then Oshawott, who helped us choose our starter in Legends Arceus. And also why I chose that Oshawott in my original playthrough. And a bunch of games that I have no friends to play with. I just, I mean, I have friends, but they're also coworkers. I just don't do anything outside of work with them, except for name Sims after them. But there's like, I mean, I played at home. So I have 4 Monopolies right here. Animal Crossing, the OG Fortnite one, At Home Reality and Cheaters Edition. I played the Fortnite one once and played it the wrong way. I played the At Home Reality one a couple times with somebody, but then all of these other ones you need like 3 or more friends to play with, and I don't know if I have that many people that would genuinely want to spend that time with me outside. That would like be like, okay, yes, let's do it, and then not back out and be like, oh yeah, I forgot. Because whenever I try to get people to play Fortnite, like they're like, oh yeah, sure, and then they never do. So there's that, and then I have to move. I mean, you can kind of see it back here underneath here. I use that to store my yarn for crocheting, and I have like a little like craft section on the floor right now, just because I didn't know where else to put it, and you guys can't really see it, so I mean you can kind of, but I was making my own headbands for a little bit, and I want to make a St. Patrick's Day one because that's coming up. I also want to make some Easter ones, just because, I mean, yeah, you'd have to pay for supplies and all that, but then you can make it to how you want it. So that's, I think, one of the other reasons I want to make my own cushion for the chair. And I've made my own like other stuff, but that's why I like to make my own things, make my own art, my own crafts, like / decorations, because then I can get them just the way I want them to be, and not like feel bad if someone made it and then tell them, oh, I don't like it, because of all the effort they would have put into it, and I don't want to be that person who, you know, asks for something and then says, I don't like it after already asking for it, you know? So, I'm sorry. There's not a little water left in here. Sorry, I just needed something to drink that's not soda. I mean, I don't think I've made anything. I mean, I made these. Like, I need to get more. I want to make new ones. And I actually hand sewed this. What I did is I measured, kind of like put my wrist down and kind of like measured like how much of that I wanted it to cover. That's why like this one is a little bit bigger. And then I was like, okay, you know, that's a little too big, a little too soft. So then I made one that was a little harder, and it works. And then, you know, then I don't have to pay $10 for one. I just, you know, got this fabric. I want to say Walmart. And I already had the yarn. I already had the stuffing. So then I just hand sewed it and stuffed it. Because I would prefer to hand sew it. And then, one, I don't have a sewing machine out. That was my dad's thing. And if I hand sew, I'd be like, hey, look what I made. Like, I've made hand sewn pillowcases. I've hand sewn, you know, these. I've sewn stuff for the crocheting. That's, I mean, can't really hand make a mouse pad. I got mine from Temu. I think I can show you guys here. If I can get it out here. Got it off of Temu. It works just fine. Just, you know, needs a little clean underneath it, but I have it like slightly under this thing that my laptop's on, so then it stays in place. And then the mouse I got from Amazon. So like almost all of this setup came from Amazon, with the exception of the laptops, the mouse, the keyboard, headphones, microphone, The fairy lights. I think I said camera. Yeah. Like that all came from Amazon. The where I have my spare controllers up on the wall, those things came from Amazon. Then I actually have a thing from Peanut, Jeff Dunham. It's like a Peanuts thing. So this is from when my Hobby Lobby originally closed. I got it for my stepmom before she passed away because she loved Peanut of Jeff Dunham as well. So we got this for her, and it was in her room, or her nursing home room, till she passed. So like I had to keep it. Well, because Jeff Dunham's funny too, but I mean you can put it on different things. I just don't want to take it out its case. So I have him sitting right up here underneath a picture of me, my dad, and my stepmom from the last time she was at the house. It was actually around the time, it was before COVID, like 2017, like around her birthday that year, I think. So like September. Though she was wearing Christmas stuff because it was cold out and they needed her to be warm. And I have a picture of the last time we worked on the Christmas tree, all three of us, because she loved to decorate for Christmas to the point where she would, I think I talked about this on stream before, like she would put so many ornaments on the Christmas tree that you could not see the tree. And she'd always be so happy about it and say she had the best tree on the block. And then we'd sometimes would have like my 4-foot like tree in my room. But like, oh no, mine is better. And then we would go back and forth. Because you could actually see the tree on mine. But that made her happy. So like, she had like, I still have a lot of those ornaments in the basement. But when I had the tree up this year, I don't think I used any of her past ornaments. It was mostly new ornaments and some stuff that I had. But that was, yeah, one of her favorite things. And then I have a bunch of stuff over there that you guys really... Okay, before I forget, I'm going to check something, and if I'm right, I'm going to be so sorry. Actually, I think just over here is... Oh my gosh. Alright, so I didn't think it was over here. Is this... Okay, good, there's no batteries in it. And I got this at Goodwill, I don't know how long ago. $2. Game Boy Advance. So I have a DS that plays Game Boy Advances. And I have multiple Game Boy SPs. Just because at the time, you needed multiple systems to multiple Pokemon games to trade between yourself for different games. Now you just need one system and Pokemon Home. That's pretty much about it. But oh my gosh, I remember playing these systems when I was younger. But I've been trying to find one of my 3DSs or my DS system so I can replay X and Y without going out of Alpha Sapphire, because I was playing that and I don't know where my other 3DS is. I was looking for it, but it's always when I'm not looking for something is when I find it. So, and yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream, just because I don't know what else to talk about, and I keep rambling about stuff that I don't know if you guys care about or not. I just honestly kind of just wanted to sit here and talk about random shit. I'm trying to get more comfortable with swearing. Because normally when I'm by myself, I'm fully comfortable with swearing. Like, I'll rap along with Eminem and do the swear, the F word and whatever, and then be playing by myself for games. I'm like, oh, you mother, and but then when I'm when I'm streaming, I can catch myself sometimes and censor myself because I want to try to keep it PG-13. But I was editing the Pal World the other last week or whatever, and I caught myself swearing a couple times. I'm like, I'm gonna keep that in, just because then if I go back to watch it, or what if somebody I know goes and watches it, then I'm actually swearing and not like censoring, like editing everything. So yeah. Right, so yeah, before I keep yammering on, I'm going to end that for today, and I will be back on Monday playing Sims 4 Rags to Riches Part 7. I just screwed. I'm going to look what part that will be. Yeah, part 7. I was right. I still have to edit part 6, which I think I will do. Yeah, focus on editing part 6 this weekend. So then when it gets to part 7, I have I have all the notes or whatever from part 6, and I know what I'm doing, like place wise, and I do have notes on my phone for that. But all right, so yeah, I'm gonna end today's stream there. Most of the whole part of Card Shop Simulator will be edited and not up on YouTube until April, like mid-April or beginning of April, actually. I don't know, sometime in April. This will be up on YouTube, and yeah. So I hope you guys have a good day, and stay tuned for Monday's Sims 4 Rakes to Riches Part 7. All right, bye everybody.